Josh Kessler here. We are cooking bougie food at home. Today we are making chicken fricassee. We broke down the chicken, we quartered it, we got legs and thighs here. Very, very simple procedure. We're gonna take salt, we're gonna season with salt and pepper. Step 2, I'm gonna take some avocado oil, some high heat oil. We're gonna add it to our pan to the bottom, not too much. The goal here is we want to slowly render the fat off of the chicken skin. That way the chicken skin becomes nice and crispy. Step 1, take your chicken and let's start rendering it. You hear that sizzle. We got thighs, 4 thighs, and we have 4 legs. Right into the pool, skin side down. We're gonna break down an onion and we're gonna do it julienne style. Basically we wanna follow the natural curvature of the onion and go straight down. Beautiful julienne onion. Reserve that on the side. Next we have our mushrooms. Be a beautiful accompaniment to our fricassee. We have our thyme, along with some bay leaf. I'm gonna prepare some of my thyme here. I don't want the stems, I just want the specific herbs. So this golden color is what we're looking for. You can see it released easily once it started to render. Okay, at this point in the game, I'm going to be removing the chicken. I'm going to be reserving it on the side, okay? This chicken is actually still raw, all right? It's just seared on the outside, but we got a nice crispy skin. What I want you to see here is that this fond here, all these little bits, that is the flavor to your sauce, okay? So we don't want to lose that, all right? That's the key to this dish. So I want to reserve the chicken. All right, and that is significant flavor here. Now what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take my, my aromatics and I'm gonna be putting that straight in, all right? And we're gonna saute along with some bay leaf and along with the thyme that we picked. So we're gonna season it with salt and pepper. And we're gonna saute this down. It's gonna take a few minutes for this to come down. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on the bottom of this pan, okay? Because as you can see, it's starting to get a little bit dark. Okay, and I don't want to burn the bits on the bottom of the pan. So now is a perfect time to take our white wine, okay, and we're going to deglaze the bottom of this pan. We can take our spatula, and we want to make sure that we're utilizing all the flavor from those bits, because that is what's going to be adding the flavor to this dish. Very, very important. So now if you look at the bottom of the pan, it's actually nice and clear again, and all that flavor is infused into the vegetables and into the aromatics of these vegetables that we put in. Next step, at this stage, we're gonna take our chicken, put it back in the pool. Add some chicken stock. We're gonna take the top now, we're gonna put it on the top, and we're gonna put this in the oven for 10 minutes. What we see here is the chicken is cooking beautifully. And now at this point, I want to put it back in the oven and I want it to start getting crispier on top. Okay, we're almost there. We cooked it covered for 10. Now we're going to cook it uncovered for 20, back in the oven. All right, I'm going to take my chicken out that's fully cooked now, okay? And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reserve it on the side. I'm going to be making sure that the sauce that we've created with the fond and with the aromatics of the onions and the mushrooms and the bay leaf, we're gonna make sure that this sauce, which is the base sauce for our fricassee, is gonna be as yummy as humanly possible. So what do we need to do? How do we make sure if something's yummy at home? You gotta take the spoon, you gotta put it in, and you gotta taste it. Salt is good, needs a little bit of pepper. It's actually really good. All right, and to finish this chicken fricassee dish, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take a little bit of cream that we have here, and I'm just going to slowly incorporate some of the cream in here. That way it lightens up and gives some body and flavor profile to that dish. And this is our sauce for our fricassee, and now we are ready to plate. All right, we have one chicken that we've broken down with legs. All right, I'm gonna put the legs in the middle to give it some height. All right, some of the thighs on the outside. A little little bit of fresh parsley on top. Some fresh thyme. A wonderful braised chicken dish for the fall, for the winter. Amazing, fragrant, beautiful. Enjoy it. Chicken Fricazie.